did, because I was bored. So I did that. Yeah. Absolutely. You know why I had to draw that? Or wanted to draw that? Yeah. What? How many? 3.142? No, see, that's around it. I can't do anymore. What was on March 14th? Yeah, Pi Day. It's also whose birthday? No, no, that was the 6th. No, who's on the drawing? Yeah. Did we all not know that Pi Day is Albert Einstein's birthday? Yeah, 3.14. Is he up here? No. Not his birthday though. So we're gonna celebrate Pi Day on Friday. Yes. What? Albert Einstein? Okay, thank God. No, because I could talk about him for days. What's up, Klein? Do you know? Mm, what was that movie recently with him in it, or the actor that played him? The movie about Oppenheimer. Thank you. Albert Einstein, famous theoretical physicist who had dyslexia, but was super smart, never wore socks. I don't know. He just didn't like the feeling of socks. That's a very weird fact. Um, but so true. Okay, so I also thought we were gonna do pie day today, so I made a pie. And since you're kind of my guinea pig class, you guys can eat the pie. But we're gonna do more pies on Friday, but you guys have to make pies. Okay? Yeah, pick a pie. Bake a pie and bring it in.
Like a real pie? Like,
Yes.
can we make it a group?
What? Yeah. I mean, you just gotta do it at your house or someone's house. Yeah. But make pies and bring pies in. Pies in? Pies in. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so at the end of class, you're gonna look at your quarter 3 grades and have pie. Deal? Okay, y'all have to stop me like at the end of class with 10 minutes left because I will forget. Okay. 10 minutes to eat pie? I'm hoping, yeah, that'd be our brain break. I'm hoping today's lesson doesn't go that long. Okay, what have we been doing for the last 2 units? What have we learned? Yeah, SOHCAHTOA. Ooh. So this is 8.3. I'll tell you what this is in a second, but recall. Prime, how do you spell SOHCAHTOA? Yeah. Never mind, Prime, I'm sorry. Yep, keep going. No, Klein, go. That's fine too. Yep, keep going. Yes. I think that's what you said. You can write it like this, or some of you all write it like this, because I also normally write it like this. SOHCAHTOA. These are ratios and trig. Rogue, you remember this? Yeah, yeah. You all took a quiz on it on Friday. Oh, basketball people, if you didn't take the quiz, take the quiz. Yes. What theorem did we learn? Yeah, Sonny, what is it? Okay, that's this. Sine, cosine, and tangent. But what theorem did someone just say that we learned? Yes. Rodelia, can you give me the Pythagorean theorem? Yeah. Did you watch the videos or do you just know that? Trigonometric. Yeah. You can just call it trig, honestly. Yeah. Shorten it. I don't think it's up for third hours yet. Yeah. Okay, so I'll come over to you when we do pauses, because this is going to be a little thing. Okay, what type of triangle did we need for all of these problems? Yes, so we needed a right triangle. You don't have to write this in your notes, just if you need it for recall. So we needed a right angle triangle. Now 8.3 is called law of sine, or rule, or sine rule. Can also call it that. I'm gonna call it law of sine though. So we'll talk a lot about sine today. Not really cosine, not really tangent, just sine. Okay, I'm gonna scroll down. Good? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna start you off with a triangle. Is this a right triangle? I don't think we're too sure about this. Give it a second. Thumbs up, yes. Thumbs down, no. Great. No, it is not a right triangle. So can I do SOHCAHTOA right now? No. But if I wanted to find this side, let's call it A. I'm gonna make it purple. This is an A. If I can write it. There we go. This is not a 9, it's an A. If I wanted to get this side, I can't use SOHCAHTOA. We're gonna have to learn law of sine so we can do it. I have to draw a line right now so I can make some right triangles, because we know how to solve right triangles. Okay. Adeline wants to do from the top down to where? Altitude? So, is that it? No. That would be angle bisector. Does that make right triangle? No. Yes. So I have to do it perpendicular to what side? Yes. So the opposite one, this one happens to be the hypotenuse. So now I have two right triangles now. I'm going to call this guy H. If I wanted to find, let's pick a different color. I want to find sine of 74. What would be my ratio? So H is just helping us out right now, because I want to find A, but I'm going to use H to do that, so I can use SOHCAHTOA. Does anyone have any questions about how I got H over 24.6? No? So you can all describe it to me? No? Okay, that's good. That's fine. SOHCAHTOA, what is sine? What's its ratio? Opposite over hypotenuse. So if I was at angle 74, H over here is the opposite. 24.6 is the hypotenuse. What is this leg down here called? Yep, adjacent. Great. So that's what I got here. And then I'm gonna get H all by itself. How do I do that? So I should get 24.6 sine of 74 equals H. I still don't have A. So I'm gonna look at this H from the other side. So I'm gonna look at it, sine of 38 degrees. What would be my ratio here? Why do I choose sine? Sorry, I'm gonna cut you off. Why sine? Just gonna talk to your partner. Why am I doing sine of 38? So what's my ratio of sine of 38 degrees? I heard h over a. Did anyone else get a different answer? Vincent, you get the same answer? Yeah? Chelsea, you get the same answer? So if I'm looking at this one, this is my angle right now. Now, if I was a person chilling over here, I'm looking at this side. This is opposite. And this is now our hypotenuse for this triangle, if I'm looking at this one. Yeah. Okay. My goal is to solve for A. So what do I have to do? Okay, so A sine of 38 degrees equals H. Now I have two equations. I have one right here. Yes, I was getting there, but yes. I have two equations. And what should we do because they both equal H? Yeah, set them equal to each other. What property is that called? Recall. What property is that? Associative, commutative, distributive, transitive. Think back to Algebra 1. Which one is this? What do we think it is? Say it louder. You're all whispering it. And I can't hear any of you. Rogue, what did you guys all say? Okay, this is the transitive property. Yes, it is definitely one of the four I gave. I would definitely look at your properties and probably review this. This is the transitive. Transitive property of equality or something. So now I can set these two equal to each other. So I'm at 24.6 sine of 74 degrees equals yep. Thank you. A sine of 38 degrees. And I don't have h anymore, which didn't need it to begin with. I was trying to find a. Now, to get a all by itself, what should I do again? Divide what? Sine. Perfect. Yes, sine of 38. Sine of 38 degrees divided by both sides. Rodelia, this is how we did some other things. So if you look back, hopefully we have the video somewhere. So a now equals 24.6 sine of 74 degrees divided by sine of 38 degrees. What do you all need at this point to do this? Yes, I'd recommend grabbing one.
I once again got 38. You said 38. Oh, I mean 38. You were spending 34. No, because you're 30. You were saying you got 34.4. It's the 38.4.
Put sign over. Press this one.
Maybe you should have done that in the first. They're not yours to 38.409.
Okay, yes.
I'm saying 34. I swear it said 38.
We should have gotten 38.41. Did anyone not get that with their calculators and need me to show them how? Okay. Okay.
What?
Is that a reasonable size? Let's go and do a logic check. A equals 38.41. Does that make sense? Why? You gotta think back to about 2 lessons ago, or 1 lesson ago, last unit. This is 74 degrees, right? Big angle is opposite the larger side. 38 degrees is small, so that's opposite a smaller size. So if I have a large angle, there's, yes, large side. Small angle, smaller side. Okay? We're gonna do some more with that. We're gonna use the same exact approach, except we're gonna use ABC and not actual numbers, so you guys can do it over and over again. So this is our triangle. Now, same example, more like a definition now. I'm gonna call this A, B, C. Ronaldo and Rogue, I would definitely write this exactly how I have it. Lowercase c, lowercase b, lowercase a.
It's all the way you have egg
Come on. All my lowercase numbers, lowercase letters, they're all what? They're all what?
They're all.
My lowercase, so my lowercase letters.
They're all sides.
Mm-hmm. Yep, sides. My uppercase letters are all angles. And they're all opposite each other. So A is opposite B. Nope. Uppercase A is opposite of lowercase a. Uppercase C is opposite of lowercase c. You should definitely be writing this exactly how it is up on the board. Now, before we put in a line, Kevin, do you remember what we called that line? The altitude, yeah. And which side did I draw that to? From what angle to what side? Yeah. So I drew it, oh, I'm not drawing it. From here down here. We're doing the same thing, we're just doing it with letters. So I started with sine of what angle? Look, yes, A. So we did above. Rogue, looking above, just at what we exactly did, what was our ratio? H over what? B. Yep. And what was our second equation? We did sine of which one? I'm looking at H from a different angle now. So I was looking at it from A. No, this is right. This is good. Yep, this was 1, this is 2. So we were looking at sine from B, angle B. Yes, H over A. No, you're good. Then we switch this around. Erasing this. We had B sine of A. And we did A sine of B. Both equaled H. Kevin, what was our next step? What did we do? So we had B sine of A. Same thing we did before, we're just writing this so we can use it as a rule and neatly. Now we have a pattern here, right? We have the length B times sine of angle A equals A length times sine of angle B. Now, I'm going to divide both sides by something, just to make this a little bit more clear. Divide it by AB and AB. Anna, if I divide both sides by AB, what am I left with? So how many, I have 1B here and I have 1B here, right?
Oh, it's counting.
Yeah. So what can I do with these two? Cancel. Cancel. So I'm left with sine of A divided by A. Other side, I'm left with what, Chelsea? What happens this side? What cancels out? Yep, just A. Because the A in the top and bottom. So I have sine B over B. How do we feel about that? Do we get it? Yeah? Now, it's A and B just because I drew it from C above, altitude down below. So I could have drawn it from here. Oh, that was not altitude. Could have drawn it from here and made two right triangles right there. And we could have gotten a very similar ratio, except it would have been sine of C over C. But I want to point out that on top we have angles or sides. I'm looking above. My uppercase letters are what? Mm-hmm. So on top, do we have angles or do we have sides? Angles. And on the bottom we have sides. You can also write this the opposite way as well. So you can also write it as A over sine of uppercase A equals B over sine of uppercase B equals C over the sine of uppercase C, which these are angles. And these are the sides. Either way is fine. Whichever way. This is law of sine. Do you want me to write that down formally? Okay. It's not going to be much different from this. I'm just going to add it right here, actually. Law of sine relates the sine of each angle to the length of the opposite side. And then we have our equation. You can do either way you want. When you're done, can you raise your hand? Great, Sunny and Gian, you guys were the first ones done. Can you pass out note cards for me? You guys volunteered, thank you.
With the note card?
Yeah.
Here, Sonny, I'll give you.
There's no cards there, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'll give you. What?
We're doing the yes/no assessment right now. Yeah? I want you to use the law of sine to find x.
That was someone else. I always see the box.
Is h anywhere in log line? Do you see the letter H in this formula? No. So what do you not need anymore? Yeah. We don't need H. We only needed H to get this rule. Now we have the rule. So you don't need to make it big.
Dude. Ah.
What side is opposite of 34? 6. Wait, keep going. No.
I'm gonna do the process. It makes it easy.
So X is inside of me. So is this
That's smaller. It does.
What is that?
I just gotta find it.
which on both sides?
Right on all sides?
Do you know any of those? So our agency. You don't need. No, this is helpful for us to get.
Wait, then.
Oh, 1 second. Let's label this triangle together. Okay? I'm going to do A, B, C. Which length is opposite C?
Or the
Yep, the one that has nothing. Which one is opposite B, which is now little b? I want someone else to answer. Say it louder. Yes. Which side is little a, opposite of angle A? 6. Okay. You only need a Wait,
but then what makes sense?
Side.
You can't.
Ooh.
I like to visualize it.
If I'm looking at this, is there an H anymore?
No.
No. So what do we not need to draw? H. H was just a helpful guide into getting us to this. Now that we have this, we can use this every single time. And you only need 2 of them. You don't need all. But you could do like these 2 together, but these 2 together, but these 2 together.
It's
Yeah, I'm sure
literally
it's right.
sine of A, so whatever this is.
Find angle X. Did you find angle X?
Sine
Yeah.
4 degrees over over 6.
We'll see this one.
Okay. I got that. Wait, isn't it sine of x degrees over 9? Like that. Argue. take the ones to make.
No, it's not. It's not the same thing. It's the same thing.
No, you multiply both sides.
Wait, why is mine upside down? I don't know. What do you?
Either way, it can be. It doesn't matter. It's same thing.
Wait, 1, 2, 3. 3 is this is really hard, and 1 is I got this. Wait, we're gonna do this one together. Or do you guys want to do it yourselves? Okay, do it. You guys can work with table groups. What?
X is wow. Okay, yeah, we do that time and then
Oh wait. I get everyone's stuff.
so I'm trying to time for 9.
Okay, we're gonna do this one together.
Wait. I might have.
But that's not controlling. Okay, keep looking. I gotta redraw it. It doesn't like me. No, it really doesn't. I swear. Okay, we're just gonna do it down here. Okay, up above. Okay. Up above, I have law of sine, right? Do I have angle C or side C? No, so I'm not using that. I'm only going to use these two ratios. So I have A sine of A equals B sine of B. Pretty sure you all got the next step. What is B? We said was 6 over sine of what angle? Say it louder. Yes, 34 degrees. Then we said this was 9, and this was sine of x. Okay, think back to our proportions. What did we do at this point when we had two things equaling each other? Cross multiply, yes. So I'm cross multiplying. So I get 9 sine of 34 degrees equals 6 sine of x. Now, you all have done this before. We're missing an angle. So, okay, I'm going to divide this by 6 and divide this by 6. So I have 9 sine, so I'm getting really small right now. How do I get x all by itself? Say it louder. Yes, we're going to do the inverse. We're multiplying both sides by the inverse of sine. Rogelia, this is what you missed, which I know you might not know this. So the inverse of sine. So the times the inverse of sine. That's how we cancel out sine on the other side. Yes, the inverse is just sine to the the negative 1. And then I'm going to scooch this over. So now I have, I'm just going to put it up here. X is 9. These two cancel. So if sine, cancel, divide by 6. Mm-hmm. No, I'm just rewriting it. Where's my cat? Oh, you have it.
You were hitting. So divide by 9 first.
I seen it till TikTok.
Your sign, right? So the art's not here.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Well, this is the easy day. Tomorrow's the hard day.
What?
Why is it? So 0.
Because we gotta keep them together.
0.84.
Flop the inverse of sine.
Oh my god.
That equals X. I don't think I'll ever use this in my life after this part.
Calm down.
I will. Sheep. What do you do? Like, what do you do? Look at that. They were straight. Exactly. What is your world straight?
You know the spaceships that go up?
Yeah. Yeah. What?
Yeah, I
If they get
lost the face of the space, not supposed to share with the other.
And you get.
Did you?
I keep it here.
Oh, that's why I forgot.
Can you not? I got 51. You need around
The 6. So, like, in the calculator, you might have to do that. I know.
What?
I know. Well, that's because if you're not using fractions, if you're not using this calculator. So, you should have gotten 51 degrees. Yeah?
Good job, Brian. That's great. I'm glad.
So happy.
I only guessed that.
Yeah.
This is so cool.
You just gotta know how to put the pen.
You know what?
You should do it again.
I did do
No.
Yeah, you're missing signs.
Why would you make math like this?
What? Just because I'm making time.
Bro, yeah.
Leave me alone.
You created the numbers.
What's going on? It's pie time. Yo, stop! I'm double drinking.
Yeah. Thank you. We're gonna do board work tomorrow. But let's write this one more time. We're gonna do sine inverse 9 sine of 34 degrees divided by 6. That might be easier to type in your calculator. And you get like 57 degrees. I know. Chill out. No. We're going to put it on the outside of it since it was the last thing that we did. So you see it down here? We multiplied it. Multiplying the whole thing. People make mistakes. We move on.
Yes, we can move on.
Well, not yet. Where's the book?
Oh. So wait, it's 57.
I'm going to give you all homework in my notes. No. We're only going to do a very short homework, and then we're going to do practice problems tomorrow. 9 questions is not a lot. Okay, homework. 8. 8.3, page 369. 57. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Do 19, 24. Thinking about it. And 29. Nope, that's it. You should say St. Patrick's Day. Tomorrow's St. Patrick's Day.
Y'all better wear.
Yeah. No, just comma. Comma, comma. We'll do some practice problems on the board tomorrow.
What? I'm scared. Hey, I like the purple hat ones and your pink. But you can see
That's quarter 4. Wait, why would you do that to us?
because you remember or
Huh?
he told me to come on too. Yeah. Minus number 11.
Yeah.
Thank you. Favorite thing.
Yo, that's like great. Shut up. Get out. You're losing 5.
You go all. Just go in a row. Why are you losing?
your grades for quarter 3. I'm not accepting any more work right now, but if there's anything that looks wrong to you, this is your last chance right now or right after school to come tell me before I sign my name on the finalization of that. Cool. So, with that in mind, this was the. This is, so here's what I do.
Oh,
Yes.
that's really bad.
That's good. If I exempt it.
No. You
I like this.
what you say to my brother-in-law. On one month.
I say you see small, so that's my set here. Just put it in.
Maybe it's my brother.
Which one is it? Now.
What if I crochet with you?
Once I get my.
Peace.
Yeah, it's been in here. No, like, like I'm not required, but you could take it tomorrow. Can I exempt it from this part? Is that what you'd like me to do? If I put it in quarter 3, this makes sense. Okay, yeah. I'll keep it in quarter 3. You do quarter 3, right? Would you like me to keep it, or do you just want to put it in quarter 4 and fix it? Put it in quarter 4 office, that's good. Yeah, I would change then, but if we put out this, then only because that's.
Yeah. In notebook. Put in a notebook, yeah.
Yes. Don't even care why. Yes, absolutely. I mean, not to be rude, but like the reasons doesn't matter.
Oh.
You can do it with me. Okay. Are you 6th or am I 6th? What would you prefer? Because
I would prefer to teach as much as I possibly can. Okay.
If you'll end that one.
Oh, I forgot. Sorry, guys, you didn't get pie.